Welcome to the London Youth Express. I am Renata Leuffen, and today we want to talk about how the reality, the existence of eternity and eternal life redefines the position and the worth and the dignity of our children and young adults. I believe in eternal life. What does this mean? This means I believe that every human being has been created in a place which we call heaven and comes down onto planet Earth for specific destiny, for specific assignment. And this destiny and this assignment is always good. It's meant to enrich the person and to benefit all of society. So we come down from heaven, we come down onto this planet, and then we live on this planet. We spend our time and then we leave our bodies and we return back to this place called heaven. There's obviously a dispute among thinkers and within religions, and the general notion is that not all people will return to the place called heaven, but that people will have different destinations after death, after they leave this planet, based on what they have done on this planet to themselves and to other people. And we usually term it whether they have lived good lives or bad lives. So we come from heaven, we enter the earth, we live on the earth, and then we leave the earth again. We continue to live forever. So even if we commit suicide, we continue to live, we continue to exist, and when we leave this planet, we enter the world of the spirit. And the world of the spirit is generally unknown, and it is a world of incredible power. The power which exists there cannot be expressed in mere human words. So we have our lives on this planet, which we conduct in our physical bodies, but essentially we are spirits, we are spirit beings, and we have been created to live forever. We were never created to start living, to be born, and then to die. Death meaning that we would cease to exist and that our consciousness would stop. This will not happen. Our consciousness will forever operate, and we will be alive, knowing that we are alive forever. While we are on this earth, we are supposed to grow and to develop. And we are actually preparing ourselves for an eternal life in the spirit. This planet is like a big school, a big university, a big training camp. And we enter it to leave it and to gain things which will benefit us for our lives throughout all eternity. Every baby that is born into eternal life. Every child is growing up to partake of life that will never end. And every adult person is destined and determined to exist forever. Now, we raise our children, and nowadays children tend to go to preschool, kindergarten, then school, maybe college, university, and then usually they are expected to enter the workforce, to work in a job, then retire, and then die. But this is not the truth. Our lives are so much more valuable. Our lives have eternal value. Our lives are so worthy that they cannot be measured with all the gold and silver on this planet and even in this universe. Each one of us has eternal life and will live and exist forever. What does this mean? If we look at our lives as what they truly are, which means eternal lives, then we begin to understand how ridiculous and foolish and incompetent our current education system really is. We are educating our children to be employees. We are educating our children to perform functions, jobs. The question is, as we live forever, as we all have eternal life, why are we not educating and preparing our children for eternal life? And this is what I'm doing for myself with my own life. I am preparing myself for eternal life. At the same time, I'm already partaking of eternal life while I'm here, because eternal life has already started. And it starts with the moment when we are born into this world. If we consider that all our children, no matter how they are and who they are, how they look like, how they behave, live forever, will never truly die, will always keep their consciousness, then we have to re-evaluate how we educate our children, how we teach them, what we teach them, how we treat them, what we expect of them, and what value we give to every human life. Every human life has so much more value. Every human life is so much more precious than we could ever imagine. If we accept the truth that we all live forever, that we are all carriers of eternal life and of an eternal consciousness, then we got to really treat our children and all of them with the greatest respect. We got to give honor to our children, and we got to restore the dignity of our children. We got to restore the dignity of a whole generation. And it's not that our children are missing something, that they have to grow up to become something. Our children are carriers of eternal life. And as such, they are seen from one perspective, complete and perfect and adequate at all times. Our education system must change. and adopt the truth of eternal life as a primary concept. And the way how we raise our children must change, because our children are not just temporary beings on this planet. They do not just come and then go and then cease to exist, but they live forever. We all shall live forever. And if we adopt the truth of eternity and eternal life, then we all got to change, and then we got to change our society. Then everything got to change. But is it really a change, or is it more an alignment with the truth, an alignment with eternity, an alignment with life? Let us adopt the truth of eternal life, and let us love, honor, respect all